Hey YouTube, it's Monique Renee here to do another wig review. Now I wanted to come to you today because a lot of times I go and I buy wigs from different websites, maybe from the beauty supply once in a blue moon, but I ordered this wig off of hairsisters.com, and a lot of times I look for YouTube videos to give me insight on what a wig is going to look like before I purchase it, because I don't want to waste my money. So I think it's beneficial that when I get a wig that I share with you all. So I'm here today to show you a wig that you may or may not be interested in. It's by Mocha, and the name of this wig is Mocha. As you can see, it is out of the pack. I have not curled it. I have not done anything, brushed it, or anything. Now, I will say this. Every wig is different. Some of them you can take them out the pack and you can just plop them on your head and ready to go. This is not one of those. You have to work with it, especially if you want to try to get it to look as natural as possible. Now, I have a small head. I noticed that when there is a wig straight out of a pack that you might purchase from a beauty supply, you always have the adjustable straps in the back. Well, those do not work for me, because a lot of times what happens when I buckle those straps and crisscross them to try to get it as tight as possible to fit my small head, I have this buckling in the back, which is unnecessary in my opinion. So to avoid that, I have a technique that I use for my beauty supply wigs, so to speak. If it's not a full lace wig, or if it's not a lace front that's kind of customized, or it's a small lace front that'll fit my hair better, I have a technique with regular wigs that have straps in the back to get it to fit my head perfectly. So out of the pack, I turn the wig upside down, and so the hair that's here in the back, the very back of the wig where the straps are, I take it and I cut it off completely. So as you can see, I've done that in the back. I took the whole back part, and this is probably about 3 tracks that I cut off. But as you can see, the tag is back there, but the straps are not cut off. But here's the little loopholes where the straps would normally go. But because my head is so small, when I strap these on either side, you get this buckling in the back. So now my wig is looking big and bulky back here for no reason. So I cut this off, and then what I do, I have the straps left in the back. So I just hook them on the netting that's still left in the wig, and now it fits flat to my head. It's snug, it's tight, it's not going anywhere, and it looks more realistic because you don't have that big bulky I don't even know what you want to call it, at the top of the wig that I absolutely can't stand. Okay, so now moving on to the parting in this wig. When you get it, it says that it is an invisible part wig. Yes, it does come with the part. However, when you get this wig, there is hair in the front of the part, which is part of the band on the wig, and I don't know why they made it that way, but it looks crazy. So here you have this part, but then you have this hair sticking here in the front, and it just didn't look realistic. So what I did, I just cut the whole front of the band off of this wig, and so that I cut it all the way back to where the actual part starts on the wig, as you can see. So, and then to make that more realistic, I'm going to take some makeup and fill that in to make that part even more defined, and to try to make it look a little bit more realistic than it already does. Okay, so let me cut this tag off. And again, this is Mocha brand. The color is OM99J, which is very pretty. It's like a mahogany mixed with a 1B, and it is gorgeous. It's very subtle, the highlighting in this, so I really like it. Now, the length is a little too long for me, but I'm gonna comb it out first and see, and try to work with it a little bit. I'm cutting some on this side because it looks so heavy to me. I don't want it to look heavy. I want it to look layered and like a romance type look. I have chopped a lot off of this wig because number one, it's a little bit too much hair. It was a lot of hair. And at the end of the day, I want it to look as natural as possible. Sexy, but natural. Cute, but natural. Now, I'm going to put some makeup on the part just to give it a little bit more definition. And what I use for my parts that matches my complexion pretty much, just a little tad bit lighter, is this mineral press powder that I bought from the beauty supply by LA Colors. This color is CMP 312. So just gonna put a little bit of that into the part and on my skin to try to blend it in. See what happens. Start right here. Put a little there. Oop. It's coming off my skin. Now you see how far the part goes back. It's all the way back here, so I would say this is probably about 3 inches, maybe 4 inches of parting space, which is really good because you definitely, I hate wigs that have that little 1 inch, ½ inch baby parting space. Nobody parts their hair like that, so it looks so unrealistic and unnatural, and I hate it. I hate those type of wigs. But again, like I said, I had to cut this part into it for it to look like it's coming from my forehead. And there you have it. So she's very cute. It's a cute wig, but you just be prepared to work with her. She's not an out of the pack wig. You're gonna have to work with sweet little Mocha. So I think it looks pretty natural. I can rock with this. I can wear this to work. I can wear this out. So here she is, YouTube. This is Mocha by Model in OP99J. Again, just to recap, it did not look like this out of the pack. I have cut it tremendously. I remember I took the hair off of the back of the wig to make it fit nice and snug to my head. I cut the band from in the front of the wig so that I could actually make a part that looks like it's coming from my scalp. And I chopped it up because it's a lot of hair It is not just everyday hair. It is hair that you will have to work with. You cannot put this on straight out of the pack and walk out the door. You are going to have to work with it. And if you want a natural part, you're going to have to cut that band in the front and cut it back to where the part begins, and then blend it to your skin so that it looks natural. But other than that, I really do like this. It is very sultry to me, and I love the color. It's so pretty and very subtle. It's very pretty. So if you have any questions, if you want to just comment, let me know how you like this particular unit. I'd be more than happy to respond or take any feedback. Like I said, I watch YouTube videos to get an idea of what a particular unit will look like, because I don't want to be surprised, and I don't want to buy something that I see on the little poster on the wig advertisement, because a lot of times when you get these wigs, they look nothing like the picture on the box. Absolutely nothing. They look terrible. Most of the times the wigs that they advertise look so horrible that you don't even want to buy. So I depend on YouTube videos to kind of give me an idea of what a particular unit will look like, and you know, and it's for me to make my final decision as to whether or not I want to buy it. Now, there are exceptions to the rules when I find a particular wig that I just absolutely adore and have to have because of the style, but most times I do look for a video to find out what it looks like on. So I hope you liked this video. I hope it was informative. I hope that you like the unit and you'll buy it too, because it is cute and it's worth it. And I either got it from Hair Sisters or Wig Types, because I buy from both of those, depending on which one has the color that I'm looking for. So I will put all the definite information in the box below, and we can go from there. So hope you like it. Model Mocha OM99J. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Peace. And work that hair.